All right, everybody, welcome back to Gen Booms. Boom, I'm Connor.
I am Robert, his dad.
Yes. And today we are doing the one and only.
Who?
Just keep it in pod.
Because I have no idea.
We're doing Juice WRLD. We're doing Juice WRLD.
Oh, okay. I know people asked for that a long time back.
For X, since they've got a similar genre and came out at the same time. So,
cool. And I don't know much about him other than that he died. And
very young, just like X.
Yeah. I think we talked about the only thing I ever heard that you had played one time was when he was in a radio station and he was just doing like a freestyle rap or something like that to the beats of Eminem songs.
Yeah, I showed you that one. It was an hour freestyle of over Eminem beats.
It was cool. It was impressive.
Even Eminem shouted him out for it. That's really impressive.
Yeah, and that's cool. And that's the only thing I really know or have seen or heard of him.
Yeah, you might know Lucid Dreams. That one was really popular when it came out. It was like all over the radio. Okay. The one that uses Sting's riff.
Okay,
I don't know if maybe you heard about that or.
It doesn't ring a bell, but maybe I'll recognize it.
Yeah. So today, we are gonna go ahead and get started. I was wondering. I was like, maybe we should do Legends Never Die, but I think we'll start with Goodbye and Good Riddance, which is like his first album.
Okay.
And then maybe we'll do, some of his others. Unfortunately, he died young. It's not too much. But this one had, it was pretty popular. It came out the gate with a lot of hits. There was Lucid Dreams, All Girls Are the Same, Wasted, Armed and Dangerous, Lean With Me. So I don't think you'll honestly recognize anything but Lucid Dreams. If that just wasn't really your era. But
yeah. Well, whatever. I'm interested in hearing it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We'll get started with it.
Sounds good.
Make sure it's all ready. All right, started with the first one is just intro. So I'll do the intro. I'll let it play into All Girls Are the Same.
Okay.
Here we go.
I told you to stop fucking calling me. I told you, I promise you, I can't even talk to you right now. I fucking hate you. No, for real, like. I don't want to hear from you no more. All right. I'm gonna hang up on you now, okay? Or stop fucking calling. I said I hate you. Stop calling me. Fucking number. Because I'm done. Like, you're trying me right now. I can't yell at a phone. I'll fucking like, you gonna be something. You're not gonna be shit. I promise you. I put that on everything I love. You're gonna be stuck where the fuck you're at. And you're gonna be wishing that you knew me. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and talk all that shit now. But who had your back? Me. I did.
Interesting to put for an intro.
Yeah, it really was.
They're riding my brain, love. These hoes are sad. I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no, you didn't. Wake up the next day and the money color with a new woman. Tell me shit from Colorado and she love women. She'll be gone by tomorrow, who am I kidding? All this jealousy and agony that I sit in. I'm a jealous boy, really feel like John Lennon. I just want real love, guess it's been a minute. Feel like I be running a race, I'm now winning. Ran into the devil today and she grinning. Hey, these girls are inside. All girls are the same. They're riding my brain, love. All girls are the same. They're riding my brain, love. Think I need a change before I go insane, love. 10 minutes, she told me it would take 10 minutes to break my heart. Oh no, she didn't. But I'm still sinning. I'm still losing my
That was a nice song. Yeah. Apparently, he doesn't have very good luck with
no,
in love.
especially with that intro and then going into All Girls Are the Same. I mean, this guy is like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's very, you could tell like it's very like teenager-esque because of course he's 18 or 19 at this point.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, because he died at 21.
Oh, wow.
This is a couple years before that, so yeah, about 18, 19, maybe younger when he made it. And it definitely feels like a teenage, going through a breakup. And some of those people that end up being like, man, all girls are the same, which of course ain't true, but it's just how you feel sometimes. So
yeah. And I guess they're all demons, and apparently the devil is.
they're all
is
Lucifer,
also-
man.
yeah.
I'm assuming you have not heard that.
No, I hadn't heard that one. I had a nice, a little kind of vibe to it, and
Yeah, it's an interesting.
yeah, and the intro was interesting. Just I don't know, was it actually various recordings that he had, or actually had like an actress or whatever come in?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't doubt that it would be like an actual voicemail. I mean, that was super popular at this time.
Yeah.
With this era of like having voicemails from exes or stuff.
It could be. I mean, she really did not want to talk to anyone.
No, she really did not like him, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's interesting. That one, it's like him and X and a few others, they came out with this era of like, I don't know what they called it. I think they just called it like emo rap, but it was like, I don't know, something I think just a lot of younger people would be able to relate to. And it was very like simple, almost just a sad, simple, like even the music for All Girls Are the Same.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a few notes like, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
it's
dun,
pretty simple. Yeah.
dun. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it just feels alone.
Yeah, exactly.
So next one, we'll get into Lucid Dreams. See if you've probably heard this.
Okay.
So you got the Sting sample. I think it's like Fields of Gold. It's the guitar. It's changed a little bit here.
I still see your shadows in my room. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, you found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. You left me falling and landing inside my grave. I know that you want me dead. I have these lucid dreams where I can't move a thing, thinking of you in my bed. You were my everything, thoughts of a wedding ring. Now I'm just better off dead. I was tangled up in your drastic ways. Who knew evil girls had the prettiest face? You gave me a heart that was full of mistakes. I gave you my heart and you made heartbreak. You made my heart break. You made my heart ache. You made my heart break. You made my heart break again. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, you found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, you found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
All right. right.
You heard that one?
No, I
Really?
I don't believe I ever heard
That's
that
crazy.
one. No, I didn't ring bells. But yeah, no, that was nice. I mean, continuing the same theme.
Continuing the sort of heartbreak theme.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. It was hard.
Yeah, it's a very sad song, honestly.
Yeah, and I think it's not an uncommon anything he's saying.
For
The
sure.
feelings of when you go through a breakup, that all that stuff is what you're kind of thinking. You found another one, but I'm the better one.
Of course, that's a classic. Yep.
Yeah.
Still see your shadows in my room. All the classic. Yeah.
Yeah, you see her like everywhere, kind of a thing. So yeah.
It is almost crazy. It does sort of go with the intro, being like, "Damn, this girl hates him." Like, what's going on? Because then he has a part, "You left me falling landings on my grave." And he says, "I know that you want me dead." And it's like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why would somebody want you dead?
Yeah, that's oof. That had a really bad breakup.
That's bad, man. And really, it just goes deeper. And like, damn, he is not okay. Like, I take prescriptions to make me feel okay.
Yeah.
And then talking about the point of the song, I have these lucid dreams.
Yeah, where I can't move a thing. Yeah, that's hardcore.
That's bad. Yeah.
I mean,
he's clearly going through it.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a part of it that's, I mean, it could be like a stalkerish thing. I was like, I won't let you forget me. I was like, no, what do you got in mind?
What do you want to do? True.
But I understand the feeling of her just like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was at also the video was pretty cool in this one too. He dropped a video with it.
Oh, okay.
Like the day of release, it was pretty cool because it's just different. Like, it has his head sort of going through a floor, and so all you see is his head. There's nothing below it, and it's just different effects and stuff. So it was pretty cool. Huh. Back when I think Lyrical Lemonade, they made a bunch of videos, and it was real popular for a bunch of rappers. But yeah, maybe we'll see that sometime too.
Okay, yeah, sounds cool.
But yeah, pretty straightforward. Just he not doing too good. Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's nice though.
Yeah, we'll move on to Wasted featuring Lil Uzi Vert, which I'm pretty positive you haven't heard like anything from Lil Uzi Vert.
That doesn't ring a bell, no.
Yeah, I think they play, like, sometimes I'll walk into a sneaker shop and I know they'll play like damn, I forgot his first hit, but they'll play it all the time. So I think you have heard it, but you wouldn't really recognize him.
Okay.
So here we go.
Alrighty.
That didn't happen.
Technical difficulties.
CB on the beat, ho.
Wasted, GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. She do cocaine in my basement. I'm a doctor, but I'm running out of patience. She told me that she's trying to get closer to Satan. She been lacing up my drugs or something. 'Cause every time that we together, I'm unconscious. Hold up, let me be honest. I know I saw her put the perks in my chronic. Smoking till my eyes roll back like the old man. Just another funeral for her. Goddamn. Wasted, GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. She do cocaine in my basement. I'm a doctor, but I'm running out of patience.
Rockstar, that's our style. These boys can't take it. Hating, but they still try to take arcade. No basic, brand new Rari when I'm racing. Take it, let you run my weed, please don't lace it. Yeah. That's a bum bitch that you chasing. I made that girl get up all of that topper. Got trust in my hair, used to pray for the locker. I hit from the back of my legs out the locker. Jacuzzi that booty, I get like a vodka. I'm taking blue caps to keep tweaking my chakra. Rose on my chain, this don't hit like no copper. Tats in the middle of my head like I'm Avatar. That's the reason that I rock on my opposite.
Wasted, GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. She do cocaine in my basement. I'm a doctor, but I'm running out of patience. She told me that she's trying to get closer to All that lean I sip on. Now watch me pour it. One cup on me, don't got no friends. I'ma open door, I ain't have to let her in. She ain't take my heart, but she took my medicine. At least somebody gon' take it. I hate to waste it. GTA love, bitches wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted.
Now, at first I thought it
you
something
almost think it's
glitched
the
because
audio,
the audio dropped so,
It is
so suddenly.
odd choice.
Yeah. Anyway, no, that was interesting.
Very straightforward again.
Well, she's still the demonic one, and she's trying to get closer to Satan. And apparently lacing everything with the drugs to kill him, and wants him dead. And,
man.
So I was like, damn. Like,
it just has to be drunk or high or do drugs to not think about it.
To get through it and all that. Yeah, I like the one line like I'm her doctor when I'm running out of patience, which also has like when you say patience, because the doctor is patient, but it's patience a different way. So
exactly.
That's
so
and then maybe also if he's her doctor, he's one trying to help her, but also provide
the one
drugs,
prescribing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I could have different meanings on that one. So I thought that was kind of cool. I like that in particular.
Agreed.
But yeah, and at one part, man, he was going so fast.
Oh, the Uzi Vert?
Yeah, was that Uzi Vert? I wasn't sure who it was. I
part.
thought it was the other verse because I was like, man, I'm reading it and I can't keep up. Like,
really? Uzi's interesting. He got interesting. I must say, personally, I'm not a massive fan of Uzi's verse here.
Yeah.
I think it's fine because I feel like I like some of his other stuff more. He's one of those that sometimes, because this is when he was still young in his career too at the time, and like he would use he uses auto-tune a lot. But he uses it. I respect it because he'll always do in a lot of his stuff where it'll be used for an effect or like a purpose, or a certain vibe. Here, I don't know. I just feel like maybe he was still figuring it out, and it just sounded like a bit odd to me. But to each their own. If somebody likes it, it's dope. But I just didn't necessarily care for his verse as much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was my first time hearing it. It was fine.
Yeah, I did like
went by fast.
The last line in it though. He says, "Tats in the middle of my head like I'm Avatar." So Avatar: The Last Airbender. Which I know you haven't seen, but yeah, he has
I know who you're. Yeah, I knew
exactly.
I knew
and then because the line after that, he says, "That's the reason I ride on my Appas," because Appa is the big flying bison.
I remember that.
Yeah, he flies. I'm flying my Appa, so I ride on my Appas. Of course, go after them. So I like that part.
Yeah, that was a cool song. I kind of like it.
A lot of his. The only unfortunate part on here, at least it's not too bad, but especially on, we'll see later with Lean With Me and a lot of his other tracks later in years, only a couple years unfortunately, just seeing how he died from overdose. And so many songs. Here he's younger and he's still just sort of talking about it, but in especially later albums, later too, he just really, it feels like a cry for help. And it's it just sucks hearing those. He didn't make it. He couldn't beat it.
Yeah, that really sucks. Here he's using drugs, but it's more like to numb the pain.
It always was, but
yeah, that's true for
everybody, really.
People, yeah. So,
we'll see when we get to some of it, but
yeah.
All right. Well, next we'll move on to Armed and Dangerous.
Okay.
Gun them down, gun them down. You dig? 999 shit. Look at my bank account. You dig? Look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I do the dash amount. Look at my bank account. You dig? Look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I just be cashing out. Walking that bitch and I'm faded. He on everybody playlist, but he still armed and dangerous. He a pop at a stranger. Sipping lean, cliche. I still do it anyway. Red or purple in a cup. Which one shall I pick today? Ay, sipping hard. Iron on me. That's a Tony Stark, yeah. Pouring falls in a 20-ounce soda pop, yeah. I'm OC, 3 grand wood full of OG. Get BM dick like Moby. Gun make him flash Adobe. Pay up that cash you owe me, yeah. Bitch, I need it. Broke niggas over there. Why is you over here? Go over there. Yeah. I'm in town. Party's going down. Shoot them down with a 50 round.
It always sounds like he's having just fun on this track. All the ad-libs.
So much money, damn it, I'll forget to count. Look at the cash amount. I get the cash amount. I just be cashing out.
Yeah, he just having fun on that track.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
that
pretty
because
much
like
what
that
that
one's
is.
not really about his depression or
nothing.
the breaking up. Like it's just like like things are kind of coming together in sense of the record deal or whatever because he's got some money now and
Exactly.
telling his mama and it's all kind of cool, but he's doesn't even need a bodyguard. He's armed and dangerous. I don't know. That's
Yeah. I do want to mention real quick. He says in the beginning, he ends up using a lot more, but he says 999 shit. And so, because I've seen a lot of people react and they'll be like, "What is that? Like, why 999?"
Yeah, a lot of these things I didn't really necessarily.
Yeah, fair enough.
Particularly that
so,
one.
unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure from what I remember is like he would do 999 in his songs or say it at shows and stuff, basically just to represent like like 666 obviously is like it's evil, it's the devil and all that.
Oh, so it's the opposite.
So it was just like turn it upside down, basically. Like make it do positive, basically. It's very simple, but yeah, that's why he would use like 999.
Oh, that's cool. And also, I guess if his girlfriend was basically the devil 666.
That's true.
He's got to be the opposite.
Gotta be the opposite.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah.
that's a cool idea. I hadn't
Yeah,
thought of that. Yeah,
that was a
I
cool
like
idea.
that. I like that.
But yeah, this one is like it's not a complex song. It's not like
No, but it
crazy-
was fun. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
relatively simple, beat and
super
but
simple.
it was
Everything. Yeah.
and it didn't really change much, but it was still a really cool vibe. I'm still just enjoying it, and that one part was kind of made me laugh. That the rich ones over here, the broke ones over there.
Yeah.
What are you doing over here? You should be over there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Always got some funny ones.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, funny little track. Next we got Black and White. Here we go.
I'm in my black Benz, doing cocaine with my black friends. We'll be high as hell before the night ends. Yeah, we'll be high before the night ends. Before the night ends, switch up to the white Benz. I know that these perkies finna hurt me. Sometimes I feel like they doing surgery. Tell me, are they working? Are they working? Tell me, are they working? I party too damn much, and you niggas can't keep up. Pills with the Hennessy, I might throw up. I might throw up. I'll be okay. In my black Benz, doing cocaine with my black friends. We'll be high as hell before the night ends. Yeah, before the night ends, before the night begins. Every day's a party, don't let no one tell you different. No lanes allowed, you should really keep your distance. Smoking on loud and that codeine I seal. Pouring up this purple shit until it's in my piss. Man down on ooh. Party animals, I'm a lion in the zoo. Party animals, I'm a lion at the zoo. Party animals, I'm a party animal. In my black Benz, doing codeine with my white friends. We'll be high as hell before the night ends. Yeah, before the night ends, before the night begins. Before the night begins. Before the night begins.
There it is.
That was a cool song. I liked it. I don't know, like, I mean, it wasn't like, in particular, like, I can't even say that what stood out, but I don't know, there was something that was just kind of cool about it. I don't know, the chorus was really interesting.
It's very lightly also like racially sort of trying to bring things together. Lightly, just saying, black friends, white friends, basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good point because I really wasn't thinking like what I mean. It's called Black and White, and like what's you know, I just say, but they're also separated at the same time because he's doing stuff with his black friends and he's doing stuff with white friends.
Yeah,
even though they're still kind of doing the same.
and it still has the same chorus, like we'll be high as hell or this and you know
before the night ends.
It's
and then
the
it's
same.
really it's be high as hell really before the night begins.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but it's at the first, I don't know, 1/3 of the song or whatever. It almost sounded like he was kind of like out of breath in a way, like breath. There was a breathiness to it.
Yeah, he starts it like that.
That it kind of
yeah.
sounded more like, you know, if you're, I think sometimes if you're doing drugs or whatever, and your heart's racing or you know what have you. It kind of had that sound to it, and I wasn't sure if that was. I think that must have been like an intentional thing because he's talking about doing all these drugs and all these things.
It might be, but also, I mean, he talks about like drugs all the time, and he obviously frequently uses drugs.
Yeah, right.
So he does do that a lot. Like it's almost part of his style. Like I'm in my black pants, and then goes on to the next line.
Yeah.
So it is like similar. Like he definitely does that. I don't know if he purposely did it on this
Because
one.
it kind of mellowed. Like it didn't seem as much later on, and it just seemed like there was a lot more of that kind of that breathiness, like almost out of breath in a way.
It could be.
And then it kind of mellowed. I don't know. It was an interesting song.
Yeah. He also, I know that he freestyles a lot of what he does. Like,
Oh, really?
Like Benny Blanco, who's you know Benny Blanco, right?
I know the name.
Like married to Selena Gomez. Right?
Yeah, that's the one I know her from.
He's like a producer. You know,
Yeah, okay,
and all
yes,
that. Yeah,
yes.
he's worked with like everybody. And because there was an interview where Benny said like he would when he worked with Juice, he was like amazed because similar to how like he can just freestyle like so well. Basically the same thing. He said like when he worked with Juice that he would just go in the booth over a beat and you know like 3 minutes and he'd be like, all right, that's it. And like that's the song. That's it. He didn't spend time writing or nothing. It was like 3 minutes, done with the song. Next one. And that's why he was impressed because it would always be like, I don't know if he did that with all like you know all the songs or anything, but he clearly did that enough to where Benny noticed it and it was like, and he said they were like hits, like they were big songs.
Oh wow!
So it wasn't throwaways. Like he would just be like, "All right, 3 minutes. That's it. That's the song."
Wow. Okay. I mean, I could see it in the sense that you know the thing you showed me where he was doing just
Yeah, it
rapping
sounds
over Eminem
similar.
beats. Yeah, not everything's a you know is a winner, you know, but I mean,
Yeah.
but enough like because he's just for an hour straight or whatever, just
Yeah.
freestyling. I mean, some stuff was pretty cool. Like wow,
Impressive,
That was
yeah.
really impressive. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, we'll move it. Lean With Me. This is my favorite on the album.
Okay. Cool.
There's like the guitar too.
I like that. I was saying I like that. It sounds cool.
Drugs got me sweating, but the room getting colder. Looking at the devil and the angel on my shoulder. Laying with me, pop with me, get high with me if you rock with me. Smoke with me, drink with me. Fucked up liver with some bad kidneys. Laying with me, pop with me, get high with me if you rock with me. Told her if I die, I'ma die young. Every day I've been getting fucked up. Finally know the difference between love and drugs. Shorty tell me I should really sober up. This shit ain't fiction, it's too real, too real. Fuck one dose, I need 2 pills, 2 pills. Girl, you hate it when I'm too high, but that's where I belong, where I belong. Laying with me, pop with me, get high with me if you rock with me. Smoke with me, drink with me. Fucked up liver with some bad kidneys. Eyes red, no Visine. Crashed the Mustang, no saline. Yeah, I love peace, yeah, I love lean. I laugh when they ask if my piss clean. Smoke with me, pop with me. Gucci store, come and shop with me. Went to Hollywood, thrills from the street life. Took too many drugs, now I don't feel right. Laying with me, pop with me, get high with me if you rock with me. Smoke with me, drink with me. Fucked up liver with some bad kidneys.
Yeah, so I see what you were saying about some of these lyrics.
Dude, they're so sad.
I mean, it's pretty sad when he actually did die from an overdose.
Exactly. That's why it's like even before he
Oh,
died. I
man.
mean, it's a sad song. It's a very somber
Well, yeah,
song.
exactly. It is.
But yeah, it is like, and that's unfortunately so much of his music, and it even gets worse like later in his album. So it's just like, it is almost hard listening to it. It's like, he didn't make it. Like, that just sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, because every song's kind of talks about
Everyone.
drugs, you know,
Yeah.
and like really,
He was a heavy drug user.
and getting
you know?
way lost into it, and
and clearly like crying for help, and pretty much, and a lot of them.
yeah.
At this point, not too many on the album because he's very young, but this one he was clearly.
I mean, yeah, because he seems like, you know, right on.
It starts
drugs
off,
got me
yeah.
sweating,
But the room getting colder. That's a cool line. But yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he wants, like, you know, his girlfriend to get high with him, and you know, and do her, whoever. I assume
Yeah,
it's the
anybody,
girlfriend. Could
but
be
he did
it could
mention
be a
the
friend
girlfriend
or
a couple
whatever
times.
necessarily, but it just
Yeah.
it just seemed like though. But you don't get high with me if you rock with me.
Yeah.
Then he keeps repeating that, and then the fucked up liver and everything else, and you know that's like this is bad.
It's
And
bad,
He's even
yeah.
talking about, like, you know, told her if I die,
I'ma
I'm
die
gonna die
young.
young. They're like, wow, damn, like
Yeah, that
it's like,
and-
it's a writing.
And then even like, oh, she's telling me I should sober up, and then this shit ain't fiction. It's too real. Fucking does need 2 pills. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was more about his girlfriend or something, because like you said, so she's even saying you gotta
Partially,
sober
for
up, and
sure.
like you're too high, and you know all that stuff. So
Yeah, I do really like this part too. where
yeah,
He says, I know I'm not right, but I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Because it's just like, he says, like, obviously, like a lot of people out there where they're like, I know it's not right to indulge in like these types of drugs or anything. But he's also like, man, I just can't really like handle anything without it. He's like, I'm not necessarily in the wrong. Like, I feel like I need it. But
yeah. Well, it sounded like he definitely needed, or he felt he needed it. You know.
Yeah. it was really cool. I like the guitar.
Yeah, it was a good. I mean, all these have like a cool like vibe to it, and the chorus is like it's catchy, and you know, and so it's. But it's it's just sad. And
I know, it's unfortunate. A lot of his music sort of fits, like, it's stuff that you would listen to, like smoking or drinking. Like, it's just laid back. And then it's like, but it's a weird intermediary where like and I've seen a lot of people play it, like when, you know, smoking or drinking, but it's like at the same time when it has that vibe, but the lyrics will also make you reflect on the action that you're like currently doing.
yeah, yeah,
So
because
it's interesting for
yeah,
sure.
because if you're doing it at the same time, you're like, oh, wait a minute, he died from this, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it is kind of trippy, and I do kind of get a sense of a similarity with XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Like, that
I mean,
kind of
hopeless sort of.
right, yeah, just you know, going through shit, and unfortunately both died young, and very, you know, impressive artists, it seems like. But I mean, I know X didn't die from a drug overdose, but
Yeah, he just got shot.
yeah, so pretty.
And
so-
both about heartbreak,
well,
heavily.
yeah, which is not uncommon,
Of
especially
course,
at that,
especially at that
at
age.
age and all that. So, yeah, that was a really, I like it. It was a good song.
Yeah. I will say, from here on out, I do not honestly remember what these songs sound like. There's like
It's been a little while.
a lot of songs. Yeah. Because all of these, you know, it might not have necessarily sounded like it. Every single one was like a hit. Like, it was popular.
Oh, really? Okay.
Every
yeah.
single, because they all, I mean, 2 billion streams, 3 billion, 1 billion.
Oh,
some
yeah,
like
well,
900
yeah.
million. Yeah, so there's a lot.
All right.
From here on out, I know I did listen to it, you know, I think when it came out, but I think it has been since it came out. So we'll get into it, see how it is. We
Okay.
got I'll Be Fine. That's a crazy one after Lean With Me.
Yeah, we shall see.
And we live, and we recording, and it's lean on that, you know? Purple, okay, so, yeah. I just popped a bean yesterday, it was a long night. I done did the right drugs, only on the wrong night. Purple told me stop popping them Xannies for a flat line. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I'ma be fine. Busy making money to worry about making memories. But in the meantime, bitches green time, maybe lean time. Add the energy. My mama told me stop the painkillers, them shits is killing me. I'ma be fine. I just popped a bean yesterday, it was a long night. My niggas don't get respect, but I'ma die about mine. Swervo told me stop popping them Xannies for a flat line. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I'ma be fine. I'ma be fine. They know my name, ho, wait. Put it in her mouth just like Colgate. Get out of line and you get punched in for the next guy. Now she calling me her next guy. I just popped a bean yesterday, it was a long night. I done did the right drugs, only on the wrong night. I was rocking off white, trying to have a fun time. She gon' eat like lunchtime, Molly got her on time. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I said, hold on, bro, wait, I'ma be fine. I'ma be fine, I'ma be fine. I woke up zenning, I sit down, I can't stand it anymore. I woke up leaning, so I woke up dreaming and fiending for more, for more, for more. One cup and fiending for more, for more, for more. One cup I need for more. Hey.
Wow.
Continue.
Yeah, exactly. It continue the last ones. And,
He thinks he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but that one is really way more like, like I said, almost like a cry for help because it's he's seeing his friend Swervo,
Telling him to lay off the
the
Xannies, I think.
the Xannies for you flatline, and bro, I'm gonna be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. And it's because especially when you keep repeating it, like it's like we've all seen like people that are drunk or drugs or whatever, like I'm fine.
That's why, it almost feel. That's why. That's what I was describing. Like I feel like even he knows, like the music he's making is like it fits for that vibe, but he's aware that.
That's
he's
what I thought. Like
coping.
there's a self awareness of that. Yeah, it's like, I'm
it's
fine, but he knows that he's just kind of coping and just getting by.
It's way more
It's
apparent
not really
later,
that fine.
but yeah, this is his first album. I think he's like on a middle. He doesn't really know, but yeah. And we'll keep it going to Used To. I did remember that one when I heard it. I'll see if I just keep remembering.
Yeah,
but.
cool.
It don't hurt as bad as it used to. Yeah, I like that. Freestyling too. It don't hurt as bad as it used to. I admit, girl, yeah, I just use you. I admit there's not what I'm used to. I turn up, but I never abuse you. I've been drinking and driving to survive it. Take my sorrow and bury me alive in it. Wear your best dress, girl, cause you gon' die in it. Bet you regret the day that you lied in it. Crash the car again, goddamn. Break my heart again, goddamn. I don't have no friends, goddamn. I'm alone until the end, goddamn. My last girl left me cold, like frozen in the snow. She already knows it's hard for me to let go. I've been drinking and driving to survive it. Take my sorrow and bury me alive in it. Break my heart again, goddamn. I don't have no friends, goddamn. I'm alone until the end, goddamn. Crash the car again, goddamn. Break my heart again, goddamn. I don't have no friends, goddamn. I'm alone until the end, goddamn. My last girl left me cold, like frozen in the snow. She already knows it's hard for me to let go.
It is a cool guitar.
Yeah, it's a
Cool
really
simple
nice.
guitar.
Yeah, very cool. I mean,
Every time.
yeah,
Every song, man. Keep it going.
yeah.
His
it's
whole career, pretty much. Every song, just.
there's definitely a running
God.
theme in there. Like, man, it's a lot of drugs and trying to
A
get
lot of
over it
pain,
and get
yeah.
through it, and a lot of pain. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just like, man, that was just sad. Like, I just
It's-
like
Yeah,
right
it's
down
like-
to got no friends and I'm all alone. I'm gonna be alone to the
I know he
end.
makes it
And
worse.
it's
Like,
oof.
every line, he was like, "How can I make this work?"
yeah,
It's just,
right.
God damn.
Wow, yeah,
He also sort of confirmed what I was wondering. He was like freestyle. So this song freestyle.
yeah. That's-
Impressive, man, for how young he was.
That is really impressive, and that's pretty wild. Yeah, that was. I mean, it was
It's a catchy one.
yeah, it's a catchy one. I guess it's like, man, it's this is sad stuff. This is really
Yeah, man.
it's just depressing.
I'd
stuff.
forgotten about that song. I remember when I heard it, but I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
some brutal stuff.
brutal stuff. But I mean, yeah, he's impressive. Like with his, what he's rapping and what he's
Yeah, that's
flow
why I
and all
think
that.
a lot of
That's-
people definitely like if you listen to X, you listen to Juice, and vice versa, and a lot of the similar stuff like that. Because I think even more so in the later albums. Personally, I'd say I think he does better at it. But even here, like there's definitely a similarity of like they both just sort of express their pain, and they both sound. Even here, like he just sort of sounds defeated. So I think a lot of people would sort of get that, and they definitely see the comparisons between them.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see the similarities, and like you can feel the pain. It's very very well expressed, and there is, like I
Very
said
raw.
before, there's a self-awareness that in a lot of these songs about the drug use and the pain and all that, and that.
Like he knows he's coping, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, oof, yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking, right? But I understand, sometimes you're not speaking with how you're brought up, and I mean, your environment and all that stuff, and you're dealing with stuff and the breakups
Just
and everything
like,
else, and like it's
Just
just
like that one right there, Good Kid, Mad City.
oh yeah.
Environment and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and so sometimes you just got to do whatever you can to get through another day, I guess. So yeah, that's sad stuff. But
Yeah.
well done. I mean, I was really.
Yeah, it's a nice vibe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, yeah.
Unfortunately,
this
it's
is
a
a
nice
nice
vibe.
vibe. I'm like, oh, this is really depressing.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Yeah,
So,
so we'll keep it going to Candles.
Okay.
Here we go.
I don't know if it's because my heart hurts or if I'm insecure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You jump first. It's a long way to hell. I ain't really trying to lead this earth. Baby, do your worst. I've come to the conclusion you can kill me if I kill you first. I've been through the ringer, tryna put a diamond ring on her finger. She hated when I sip codeine, I'm a leaner. The devil on my shoulder keep on telling me to keep her. Should I take her out or should I take her to the cleaner? Love don't end good for me, no good for me. She's good for me, too good. These hoes love playing me, heartbreaking me. Don't pray for me, just gave me drugs. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's because my heart hurts or if I'm insecure. Baby, you're not her. My last girl had me so fucked up, it was a blacked out blur. Baby, you jump first. It's a long way to hell. I ain't really tryna leave this earth. Baby, do your worst. Need an umbrella cause every day feel like a rainy day. I need something other than Xannies to take the pain away. I run away to California, I'm tryna cut corners. Satan bossing me around, but you know I don't take orders. Yeah, I had to move around, I was starting to feel cornered. I can't see the front door. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's because my heart hurts or if I'm insecure. Baby, you're not her. My last girl had me so fucked up, it was a blacked out blur. Baby, you jump first. I've come to the conclusion you can kill me if I kill you first.
All right. I keep saying it. Continue the theme.
Yeah, always will, man.
It's like, man, this is the drugs and the girls and the heartbreak. Wow.
Yeah, running theme for sure.
I think he's picking the wrong ones each time, but there again, the drugs might be getting in the way of making good choices.
The women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he just he had one relationship that he was really in, and must have broken apart heavily. He just coping with every known substance.
Just destroyed him. Yeah. So yeah. I mean,
it's bad, man. He's very honest.
Yeah, because even that one of the
too,
first
so.
lines, that I don't know if it's because my heart hurts or I'm insecure. I mean, like that's a very raw,
very honest,
and
honestly, fairly, it's interesting because it is also like fairly, because I'm of that age, and and I have a lot of friends that go through stuff, and it's like it's not that common, honestly, at that age to really know, especially when you're in that much pain, to think like maybe I'm insecure, like to be self-aware like that. Most of the time, it's just straight fuck that person.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's always like, it's her, she's a bitch, not me.
Yeah, it's everybody else, not me. But he's at least like,
he's at least like, it could be me, or at least, I'm in there, I'm part of it. Although at the same time, he's even though maybe she broke his heart, but he's like ready to throw it all away or whatever, so he doesn't get more hurt or something. Because it's like, it's basically like what he learned, or he said something about like, I can't get killed if I kill you first, like, that's not exactly what he says, not verbatim, but the idea of it.
Like, he just basically can't love again. He's just like, I'm just gonna,
Yeah, I'll destroy you before you destroy me.
Yeah. He cannot get over her, clearly, because then he even says, you're not her. I mean, it's just like, which is classic. I mean, just nothing can live up to the love that you had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a funny line there. The Jerry Springer line.
Oh yeah, like I thought that was pretty good because she loved drama. She'd be watching Jerry Springer. Next thing you know, we are all on Jerry Springer.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
That is interesting.
1 second. Okay, y'all can't see it. We have Spotify up, and it just said we can't find that album out of nowhere.
That
was bizarre. All right, there it is.
Back again. All right.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, yeah, sad track.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, most of them so far are.
Yeah, keep it going with Scared of Love. Here we go.
I think that's already been proven. Scared of Love.
I never been scared. I never been scared to love. Drop that bomb. I never been scared of love. Scared to love. I'm more than drugs. Way too much. I'm not enough. Not enough. You're way too much. Way too much. Not scared to love. Just scared of love. Too much. Too much. Weight is heavy on my shoulder. Way too much. Put my heart in the grave. I get no love. I need more drugs. Way too much. All I ever do is get fucked up. All I ever wanted was a real love. Got a pint of the lean, not it locked up. So I gotta trust like the best. Montclair all on my chest. VVS all on my neck. Ballin' like a fucking upset. They're beyond stress. I've been hurt, but I'm beyond that. I never been scared of love. Scared to love. I'm more than drugs. Way too much. Not enough. I'm not enough. You're way too much, and I'm not getting enough. You're way too much, still not getting enough. We woke up in hell, baby, can't you tell? As far as I can tell, you're the only heaven here. I'm running out of Zans, running out of options. I really need to chill for a minute, coffin. I never been scared of love. Scared to love. I'm more than drugs. Way too much. I'm not enough. Not enough. You're way too much. Way too much. Not scared to love. Just scared of love. Not enough. I'm not enough. You're way too much, and I'm not getting enough. You're way too much, still not getting enough.
Okay. I was trying to get that myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wow.
I do like the idea, because that's one I don't really remember that one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the idea, I did like that. Yeah, that I'm not scared to love. I'm just scared of love. Because you're scared of getting your heart broken and everything else that comes with that. And then like you put my heart in a grave, like that's But then so that's why he needs more drugs. But then also he knows that the drugs are bad for him. Like he's kind of stuck.
He's really stuck.
Yeah. I didn't know some of these ones like maybe you know like it's like
The designer brands.
Oh, is that all that was?
Oh yeah, because he says I gotta dress like the best, and it says Montclair all on my chest, VVS all on my neck.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
they're
mean,
just
yeah,
designer brands.
Ball is, yeah, that part. I didn't really recognize the name.
I don't necessarily know. Like I know Montclair, like I've heard of.
VVS. Okay.
VVS I've heard of, but I don't really know like what they look like.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, not the typical like Louis or something.
Okay. Yeah. So, but that's stuff that I wasn't sure about, but that makes more sense. So, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yep, wanted to hurt me.
Oh,
It's gonna be a whole lot of pain.
I don't know how much more he can hurt, man. That's a
I know.
oof. That's a world of pain already.
Well, we have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more songs and about 3 more albums.
Yeah, wow.
Turn to a whole different person. Drive my whip. Crash my whip. Off the drugs, I'm swerving. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but the drugs won't hurt me. The drugs won't hurt me. All alone, did it on my own, so I show no mercy. I show no mercy. With my bros, but I got my post screaming, please don't urge me. Please don't urge me. Screaming, please don't urge me. And fuck these hoes, all they do is irk me. I drive my whip off the drugs, I'm swerving. She ride my dick off the drugs, she swerving. Whoa. Turn to a whole different person. Drive my whip. Crash my whip off the drugs, I'm swerving. All alone, did it on my own, so I show no mercy. I show no mercy. With my bros, but I got my post screaming, please don't urge me. Please don't urge me. Drive my whip. Crash my whip. Drugs, I'm swerving.
It's interesting that he just like he knows everything's bad, but but he's still gonna go with the drugs because that's kind of like the least of the maybe bad options. Like, because the drugs won't hurt me. Drugs
Yeah,
won't hurt me.
exactly.
Even
He's
though
just scarred, basically.
yes,
PTSD, basically.
yeah,
yeah.
because at least he's getting something out of it. He's getting high or whatever, and he's avoiding the other pain. So
Yeah.
But an interesting concept of it, like just all the stuff is hurting him. But
Pick the best of the worst.
yeah, but the drugs won't
Yeah.
hurt me. Even though in other verses he's saying basically how the drugs are going to be like. I mean, he's swerving and everything. So I'm like,
They're not gonna help
he's messed up, and
at all.
so yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he loves his simple production too. Like, not much going on. It's always like simple notes.
Yeah, for the most part, I agree. Yeah, it's not, not a lot of like a big production or like a lot of things going on. There's nothing popping different ears or things in the background or stuff like that. It's pretty straightforward, but kind of how X's was, I would guess, in the sense that it didn't necessarily need to be anything more. It's like it's
Just getting his feelings out, really.
yeah, because it's like you can always overdo it sometimes with the music and stuff, and but if you really kind of want to get the mood out, what he's talking about, get the honesty out there and what he's feeling, I think it probably works better, just having it.
I agree. Yeah.
Maybe a little more simple, a little more just straightforward, and all of them still have kind of a nice vibe to them, even though
They're all like the same vibe too. Like it's don't know how to describe the vibe, but yeah.
but a nice mellow vibe that is better if you don't think too hard about it or pay too much attention to the lyrics.
Pretty much.
Perhaps, because then it's like, well, this is actually depressing.
That's the vibe it's going for, basically. Yeah.
But then again, if other people are going through the same kind of shit, or
Exactly.
whatever, then they can enjoy
They're
it,
not
so to
alone.
speak, because, exactly, they're not alone. And so they go,
Yeah.
okay, someone else is also feeling the same kind of
Exactly.
pain that I'm feeling. So,
Yeah, I
which
think
is
that's
cool
why
in that
he's-
sense.
Yeah, I think that's why he's still so popular and why he was able to he was definitely one of those like X that was able to connect with the younger generations like so much.
Yeah, it makes sense, because if you're going through shit and, it's good to know that other people are also going through shit, and you know, he's speaking about it in a very honest way, and so I can see that is kind of, you know, helpful and then comforting in some way, just for other people that are going through the same stuff or type of stuff.
Yeah, because he's got as of right now, he's got about 32 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and it's been 6 years since he passed away, and he still has more monthly listeners than people. He even has more than Mac Miller. He's got almost close to J. Cole, you know? Like, it's
really
impressive to still have these numbers.
Wow, yeah, that is. Okay.
So next we got I'm Still.
Like, you're my depression. Your first impression wasn't deception. You were lying. Bitch, I'm still flexing with my heart broken. Get my heart open, I'm not hiding. Bitch, I still love my pills. Advil, you can't feel, I feel. You can't feel, I feel. Bitch, I still love my pills. Advil, you can't feel, I feel. You can't feel, I feel. Fell in love with your face off the shrooms. The way it animates your eyes in the room. I can see the stars when I'm gazing at you. I'm feeling overconsumed. She walking me to my dorm. I see her face in my room. When I'm alone in the room, I'ma blame that on the shrooms. Oh, feeling ridiculed, feeling like a fool. Don't know what to do. I'm holding my breath and watching my step. I'm listing regrets and you made that list. You're my depression. Your first impression wasn't deception. You were lying. Bitch, I'm still moving. I'm in slow motion. I roll my dosage. I'm getting higher. Bitch, I still love my pills. Advil, you can't feel, I feel. You can't feel, I feel. Bitch, I still.
Ends a little abrupt.
Yeah. Wow. That's it's kind of wild. Yeah, I'm still very, very depressed. I did like the. I mean, it's kind of interesting that I'm still flexing with my heart broken. Like he's, you know, he still knows, like, you know, he kind of feels like he's the shit. Like he's doing his thing. You know, he can still be the man and be a good rapper and all that. And so, like, you know, so he's still, you know, flexing. So I thought it was kind of cool. And then
I like the way he comes in every time. The first one of each chorus.
Yeah.
Is like sort of chill and then bitch, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I woke up.
And I like the line about you know, like I'm writing down my regrets and you made the list.
Yeah, you made the list. Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a really good line. Like, yeah.
A lot of those lines are pretty good, actually. Yeah, the flexing with heartbroken. It's like we said, he's very much self-aware of the stuff that he's saying. So it's like this line especially, like, I'm still moving, I'm in slow motion. Like almost completely counters what he just said. I'm still moving, but it's slow, like real slow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you're like, it's whatever it takes to get through, like baby steps. Like I'm still moving, might be slow motion, but I'm still moving.
I'm still going though, chugging along.
Yeah. So and he's still, the main thing he's still, like, he doesn't love her, but he still loves his pills.
That became the replacement.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some really good lines in there. Yeah, that was cool.
Now we got End of the Road.
This is as far as it goes. This the end of the road. This the end of the rope. The other end of the throat. It's suicidal, she wrote. It's hard out here for a lonely stoner. I know I'm doing drugs, but so what? Just pray to God I never throw up. I pray to God my plug got pull up. I pray to God my plug still show up. I know the last time we tried to rob him, he lucky bro, them ain't fucking off him. I only save the money anti-hero. I burned my old clothes and got some new clothes. I left my old hoes and got some new hoes. My brother got a chopper and it's kicking like judo. He shooting while I'm driving the two-door. This is as far as it goes. This the end of the road. This the end of the rope. The other end of the throat. It's suicidal, she wrote. This is the end of the show. It's over. We doing drugs till we end. This is as far as it goes. Smoking dope till I'm in a coma. The moon rock on me. I let her aroma. I get so high that I'm in the clouds with the fallen angels, demons with halos. She love the coke, but not Coca-Cola. But she'll still pop it like a soda for ya. Her name rings bells like a Motorola. Losing composure in a coffin, laying stiff like a boulder. This is as far as it goes. This the end of the road. This the end of the rope. The other end of the throat. It's suicidal, she wrote. This is the end of the show. It's over. We doing drugs till we end. This is as far as it goes. This the end of the road. We doing drugs till we end a coma.
Well, that was like taking the, like the depression up a level in one sense. Like, I mean, just that it's like, wow, it's like, I mean, it's what they call the end of the road. So, but just that kind of giving up, and,
Entirely giving up on that one,
and ready to hang himself or what have you, like, because it's end of the road, in the rope, other end of the throat.
That's right,
suicidal. She wrote.
She said, suicidal, all that.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna stop till we're in a coma, basically, So like, wow, but it's catchy at the same time. You want to sing along?
Yeah, you're real catchy with it. It's real catchy with it.
You kind of want to sing along to it.
It's tough, man. It's that comfortable, melancholic vibe, basically.
Yeah. So it's depressing stuff, but done in a really cool way that actually does make you want to sing along. And
yeah, I mean, it definitely helps a lot of people, but like for them to hear it. But it does suck for the person producing it,
I guess
still stuck there.
Yeah, you're like, oof. Yeah, I mean, it might be like if Benny Blanco's producing it, is he, was he like going? I'm kind of worried about this guy.
Oh, yeah. I know he definitely had a lot of people worrying about it. But I just meant more
sure.
He makes this music, like Juice makes this music for so many people that it helps. But it's like, I feel like it becomes worse for him in a sense. Like, I think he was, I know he definitely seemed like he was very happy about the fact that he could help. Like, he always said, like, he was happy that he could sort of help the younger generations. And
yeah, that makes sense.
But also, I know he said in songs later where it's like, similar to what other artists will say, they'll be like, well, Kanye was like the same wrongs that, helped me write this song. It was the same thing where he's like, well, the drugs, already part of me, but now the drugs are help me make who I am.
Yeah, and then I could see where at some point also it's tough then to go in a different direction or not write about it because, like, well, that's what you're famous for, and that's what you're known for, and that's what they want to hear.
You know how to do too.
You can't say, hey, I'm good now, sober, everything's cool. Like, well, that's not what we wanted to hear from you. That's like, so I guess in one sense you can also feel trapped just because of that, like who you are.
I'm sure he was feeling that on the later album.
Sure. So that's an interesting take on it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do. We got the last song, "Long Gone," and we'll just run it through. There's just 2 skits at the end.
Oh, so there's skits. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we
go. Now we cooking though. Yeah. Leave her in the past, but I know I'll miss her. I kept all of her paraphernalia. Left her makeup and her panties on my bedroom dresser. Think about the days when I used to undress her. Sorrow and sadness next to me. Oh, ho, see that I'm on, so they text me. Ex-bitch trying to finesse me. She won't get a damn thing. Listen to my story, it's depressing. Hell so bad, but that's long gone, long gone, long gone. But you don't seem to understand is you really took my love for granted. You really had me feeling helpless. That's so selfish. Haven't been in love in a long while. Waiting till my next girl finds out that I'm scared we gon' break up and fall out. On the other hand, I think I found my future wife, but she not here with me, so it get lonely at night. Hey, I hope her love doesn't go away. I hope this ain't a phase. One more heartbreak and I'll be long gone. Long gone, long gone, long gone. Long gone, long gone, long gone. Long gone, long gone, long gone. Long gone. Leave her in the past, but I know I'll miss her.
Hello? Oh my God. I know this ain't you calling me again. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll fuck with him. I fuck with him for real. Oh, you mad now? Nigga, you ain't mad about shit. Girl, pour me another one. Okay, whatever. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Another cold betrayal too.
Okay. It's me again. I know, I called you like a billion times. Why can't you answer the phone? What?
Yeah,
I know, I'm sorry. I told you I was there for you. So you just gonna give everything I gave you to somebody else? You just gonna give me all away like that? Nigga, you was just calling me.
Yeah, you doing all that. I don't care. I love you. I always love you. You don't have to hang up the phone.
None of that bag don't mean shit to me. I don't give a fuck about what you got. I really love you. Okay, but I said don't hang up the phone. I want to talk to you.
Wow, interesting. The two last ones were because the one before that is going like full circle back to where it started. But then the last one, it was interesting. Like, okay, was that right after that? Now she changed her mind. Is she
After
drunk?
she
Is
see
it a
that
booty
he,
call? But it's more like, I love you.
Or
is it that he got famous and then
100%.
now she's like, no, I love you.
That's
I
definitely
love you. That's definitely got more of that thing where it's
especially
like,
because it's called Karma.
yeah.
Because he did drop. I think Contacts. I don't know. I know he dropped Lucid Dreams. I think he dropped All Girls Are the Same, and both were massive instantly, just massive.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because the very first, the intro was like, she was saying like, "You ain't gonna be shit."
Yeah, exactly.
And then now she's like, "Oh, hey, no, I love you." Well, after I told none of that other stuff, that didn't mean anything. So yeah, that was so interesting. Yeah,
interesting to
kind
bring
of put
it back.
it all, to bring it all back there and kind of tie it all back together, and then you kind of see like, okay, so she is kind of a, a lion bitch or
For sure.
whatever, like so a gold digger or what have you.
I was like, I like how he also, I think on that he called the album Goodbye and Good Riddance.
Oh, so, the album? Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's
okay.
and you can see in the cover. There's a car here and such, but there's also like a phone with like a broken thing in it. Now, obviously, I don't know. It looks like it's drawn. I don't know if there's supposed to be like any meaning he said on it, but I just sort of looked at it. I was like, oh, the phone with like the voicemails. And I just felt like
from the beginning and the end
like,
of it.
it's like broken. It felt like maybe he broke it or she broke it or something out of anger. But
and then that last song, I thought, the Long Gone was
real sad.
Interesting, and he kind of pulls everything together at that from the prior stuff because he was talking about how the you know, he even said like this stuff is depressing, like all
Yeah.
the heartbreak and the drug use.
It was
like,
totally
he
a,
literally calls it out, like,
Uh-huh.
and it ties together like the whole rest of the album. I thought,
Yeah.
And so I thought he did a good job of like,
It is interesting
holding it all
that he's-
together.
Yeah, and he's totally speaking like on himself as a whole too. Like he says, wasn't it? It was here.
Yeah.
He said like, yeah, listen to my story. It's depressing.
Yes.
Heartbreak mixed with the drugs, not the best thing.
Yeah, that's like that really stood out for me. That
Yeah, it is
that
so
exact
cool.
because it summed up the whole album.
And himself, yeah, he's
and
just
himself
like-
and everything he's going through. Yeah, I mean that's
it's entirely, yeah.
that is, and you know, the devil trying to test me, and I'm failing, and hailing, and all that. So
It's also cool because it's also like perfectly explains the album, and also like what it's like. He made an album that's very similar to I think what he was feeling, where like he is
Yeah,
so
right.
stuck between doing these things that numb the pain and knowing that he shouldn't do it. And he's like, listen, my story is depressing, heartbreak mixed with the drugs, not the best thing. He's basically like saying like, I made an album that is the exact same. It's the perfect vibe for the things that you want to do, but you're gonna have to be conscious listening to these lyrics.
yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting. And the whole idea of, you know, long gone, like there's a part of it where he's long gone in the sense of, you know, the drug use and what have you. But then there's also that, like she's long gone in the sense of like, I reached, you know, because he was saying, I really missed you. You can scroll up a little bit and you can see it. All that heartbreak,
Wanted
that
you
was a
back.
year ago. Wanted you back so bad. But that's long gone. Like so now, like he's moved on. Like that's in the past. That's
Yeah.
long
Well,
gone. So
supposedly.
it can be yeah, exactly. So you know, you can take it different ways. But he's, you know,
He's trying to move on.
yeah, trying.
Yeah.
And then
Although it,
so
what were
anyway,
you gonna say?
oh, just that. I mean, because it kind of ties in. I think also with some of that, the very last, the skit too. You know, where she's, you take my love for granted, and there's parts where he's talking about like she's, you know, she's back basically.
Yeah, and then he calls it karma, so it's like
Yeah, because he, you know,
She
he
got
said
what
like
she-
you took it all back, like because you did all the shit. Mm-hmm. And he, oh no, I was joking. No,
Yeah.
not that he didn't say that part, but he kind of like, you know, that
Yeah,
sense of it.
exactly.
Just so, yeah. I mean, I thought it tied together the album nicely. I thought.
It is again sad though on the last one he's on here. One more heartbreak, and then he changed it from
Yeah.
You're long gone, like I'll be
long gone. Yeah, that's why it worked on different levels. I thought it was really good, and you know, he calls it out himself, saying this stuff's depressing.
Yeah, this isn't good at all.
Yeah. No, it was really, really nice. Really,
Yeah, there's
really,
that whole album. That's
in
his
a
first
sense, really
album.
nice. Yeah, really first album. Yeah, that was very
At like 18, I think.
impressive and just that he could be that raw with his emotions and his so honest about
Yeah.
what he's going through and his struggles.
And
yeah.
really, not like especially at this point, and he never was, but especially at this point, like he's not. Evidently, he's not a great like writer necessarily. You know, he's not super lyrical or none of that. But it was obviously very impressive that he can just freestyle multiple songs even off here. I'm sure even more than he even let on, but.
Probably, and there were definitely some clever lyrics and stuff in there. So I mean, there's some good,
Some like witty stuff.
some witty and you know, and clever and turn of phrase, and so you know, he is a good songwriter, but he also clearly is a good, you know, freestylist and coming up with stuff that's, you know, relevant and honest, that he's going through that other people can relate to, and doing that, you know, in a freestyle, coming up with interesting lyrics and and it all comes together. It's pretty impressive.
It was impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's his first album. We'll definitely get to his others. My personal favorite is the one that actually came out like just after his death, which was Legends Never Die. That's what they named it, you know, for him.
Sure.
Of course. Yeah, but that one I think is actually my favorite album. I really like that one. But this is a cool one too, especially
Okay.
him being so young.
Yeah. No, really interesting. No, like check out the other one. Sounds cool.
So thank you guys for watching the video.
Thank you. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. That was really interesting, eye-opening for me.
Yeah, leave some comments. You know, let us know what you thought about it, or if you have any other info on Juice, or you know how it.
Yeah, if we missed something
Thanks,
or
yeah.
interpret something wrong, or you have a different interpretation, or whatever it is, yeah, let us know. We always appreciate that. And if you like the video,
Yeah, like
please
it and-
subscribe and like it, and
Check out some other stuff. Like we had mentioned X a few times, so yeah, if you're a fan of X, check out our reactions to him. We
Yeah,
got both
yeah.
of his main albums. out.
Those were great. Really loved
Yeah,
that.
we love X. He's
especially
great.
the first one. Yeah, really great stuff. So
And
anyway, yeah.
we'll see you guys next time. So
Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.
goodbye.
Bye bye.